great track. And what a great sound. And one of the people behind it, Maxi Priest, is on the line now. Hello, Maxi.
What's up, Rob? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Where are you? Where are we talking to?
I'm in Jamaica. I not too long jumped out of my bed thinking that you were calling me on FaceTime. So I'm all dressed up going, Rob's going to call me on FaceTime. So let me look like somebody, you know? And here I am, chilled out with all my gear out, and we're on a phone.
But you always look dapper anyway, sir. I mean, you know, I can't say I'm jealous of you being in Jamaica. But how are things over there at the moment?
Awesome. You know, awesome. You know, it's not as bad as all the stuff that I'm hearing about in
we got it pretty tough here at the moment, I have to say.
And also US, yeah. You know, I hear from a lot of my family and the lockdown and stuff like that, and you know, it's kind of like a pressure cooker. But we're a lot more. It's a lot more loose over here, but obviously everybody taking precaution, and obviously looking after each other and making sure that we're, you know, doing the right things. Yeah.
Right. Let's get back to the music, because this is quite. I mean, I guess it's quite a departure, or it sounds quite a departure in some senses. It's not a reggae record at all, or certainly the track we just heard. How did it come about?
Well, my good friend Livingston Brown, as you mentioned earlier,
the producer,
for over some years now, a long time, and also he's been working with Robin as well for a long while as well, and we tend to cross each other going in and out of the studio in Brixton. And I met up with Robin the day I got introduced with from Livingston, and we just started to talk. And then I found out that he grew up in the same area that I grew up in, Southeast London. And we just, you know, the conversation was like a house on fire. It was just awesome. And then we just said kind of like, you know, let's just try something. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? The three of us got into the studio and we just brought our individual vibes to the table, and this was pretty much the end result of it.
How have you I mean, we've just been listening to it, and there's some soul in there, there's a bit of rock in there, there's some kind of...
But you know, the thing was, it was not, none of this was kind of intentional.
Sure, it just came how it came, I guess.
It was just like, you know, let's just leave the space open and bring your love to the thing, you know? And, you know, with an open mind, you know, Rob just kind of played some chords and stuff like that, and we just started to mix it up, and really with a free spirit of, you know, we're not going to go for any kind of reggae music, we're not going to kind of go for any rock music or anything like that. We're just going to let it born and let it happen. And man, you know, when after the first track, I was like, wow, you know, we were all excited to get back together and continue. And then what started off as just hanging out became this album, you know.
And was it all done kind of in the last year? When did you manage to get it done?
This was done actually before the COVID and that.
Really? Right.
Over a year and odd.
Right.
But for me, or for all of us, we were just kind of wondering, how do we present this? You know, how do we present this to the people? Because everybody's kind of looking at it, going, Maxi Priest, reggae, Robin, rock, you know, and all these different kind of genres of music. But you know, and at the time before the COVID, you know, for me, everything was just kind of running so fast. I'm sometimes not even sure whether people were even listening to music and listening to lyrics the kind of way that we used to listen to music. And, you know, obviously this COVID happened, And then, as the saying goes, one door closes, another one opens. And it kind of presented itself for us to release it, So we released the album, and the response that we've had thus far has been awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's a terrific sound, a terrific record.
People are listening. People are taking some time out. It's strange what the COVID has done, It's, made people kind of sit, think, and take a look around you, kind of thing.
Well, I tell you what, I think about that exactly, because you have got a bit more time and you can't go out and there's nowhere you can go and all of that sort of stuff. I've found myself not just listening to more music, but listening to whole albums all the way through in the way that you used to. Do you know what I mean? That was how you used to play records.
Exactly, and then this album being really kind of it's authentic. Everything is live. I sit there and I listen to the album over and over, and I listen, to the violins and everybody that's played on the track. I feel like I'm in tune with everybody, because obviously every individual instrument was played by a human being. So you kind of you dwell into it and kind of go, man, that the way he did that violin was awesome, and then as you said, we listen now. We're listening to music the kind of way that we used to, or that's how I used to anyway,
Are you going to you spoke about live. I mean, when we can and when it's legal and allowed and all of that sort of stuff, are you looking to go out and play this live?
Most definitely. We were on that track of, obviously we'd put the album out and then we would like to go out there and play live. But then obviously all musicians, all of us are facing the same situation with this COVID.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tough time in many senses, but at least you've got a new record out.
Yeah, and it's been a breath of fresh air, and it's it's allowed us to kind of continue and get on with what we're doing, and and do what we love.
Well, we're going to play one more track. Tell us a bit about "On Fire Like Zaza." We were there, battering with some chords and stuff, and some ideas as to what we would write about. And I said I wanted to do this kind of mystique, kind of mysterious kind of woman. And then Robin goes, Zaza Gabor. And I'm, who? And then he described to me. Obviously I knew who it was, and that was how we went at it, and this is how the story came out. It's a fantastic record, and it's been great talking to you, Maxi, and I'm not at all jealous of you being in Jamaica. Where are you on the island?
The sun is rising as we speak.
Where are you on the island?
I'm in Montego Bay at the moment.
All right. I'm a Portland man myself.
The rainy country.
Yeah, but
the rainy country. But it's beautiful. It's green. It's awesome.
It's a beautiful part. It's a beautiful island all round. Maxi, lovely to talk to you, mate.
It was awesome, and thank you so much.
And you can put your tracksuits back on now. We can't see you.
I kid you not. I was like, FaceTime? Oh my gosh. Oh, FaceTime. Okay, got to look like this, got to sit here, got to do that. Jumped out of my bed, and then when I picked up the phone, it's like,
well, we've been able to hear you loud and clear, which is fantastic. Cheers, mate.
She ain't got the world falling at her feet. Damn if she catches you and drives you to the beat. Queen down in Saint-Tropez to the heights of LA. What she won't do for money don't come into play. Who's on fire like Zaza? Let the games begin. For goodness sake, mama, how you fooling them? way she plays emotion, perfect crime. Eyes wide open, thought I knew the score. She'd be asking for nothing, but taking more and more. Who's on fire like Zaza? Just let the games begin. For goodness sake, heartbreaking mama, how you fooling them? For goodness sake, God-forsaken mama, you got them rolling in. They think she's got diamond eyes and a heart of gold. But I know, for sure I know, I know, for sure I know. Like Zaza, girl knows how to win. I think she got diamond eyes and a heart of gold. But I know, I know.
Really good sound, that. I mean, I wouldn't have known it was Maxi on vocals, in all honesty, although he sings brilliantly. It sounds kind of timeless. It's come out now, but it sounds almost like it could have come out any time in the last sort of 40 years. A really, really good record, that is. You'll be hearing more of that on this show. And Maxi was in great spirits as well. Lovely to hear from him. And I am only ever so slightly jealous.